Imagine a fiery ball of destruction hurtling towards Earth, red as fire and hot as the scorching sun. That's the Younger Dryas, a cosmic cataclysm that struck our planet with unstoppable might. It was like a star falling from beyond, destroying everything in its path and leaving nothing untouched. But what exactly was the Younger Dryas, and why should we care about this ancient event? Scientists believe that the Younger Dryas was caused by a comet or asteroid striking the Earth. This cataclysmic event occurred around 12,000 to 13,000 years ago, and it's been linked to the extinction of many species, including mammoths and saber-toothed cats. But that's not all. The Younger Dryas also had a major impact on human civilization. Some researchers have even suggested that the Younger Dryas might have played a role in the rise of human civilization. How? Well, keep watching and stay tuned as we explore the possibilities and answers to all this. Here's the thing. Some scientists believe that the Younger Dryas might not have been a one-off occurrence. In fact, there's evidence to suggest that the Earth has been hit by similar comets or asteroids in the past, and that it could happen again in the future. But don't panic just yet. The likelihood of another Younger Dryas happening in our lifetime is incredibly low. Well, analyzing this hypothesis shows that the Earth was possibly hit by an asteroid thousands of decades ago, according to a recent study published in Earth Science Reviews. The theory emphasizes that the epoch of the first humans on Earth might have seen or witnessed the disastrous cosmic cataclysm that caused several uncontrollable wildfires, global cooling, and scarcity of different animal species, most of which were massive predators that hunt humans. Although it's not yet entirely clear during that age, humans switched from a hunting lifestyle to an agricultural or farming method. This became a constant and primary way of life for them during the said age. They also began to build settlements for themselves, probably due to changes in environmental climate. Ordinary geological wisdom accuses the Younger Dryas of the failure of glacier ice dams serving as a blockage for massive lakes in central North America. Also considering the unexpected huge explosion of freshwater being released into the North Atlantic. Consequentially, this freshwater massive inflow shut down ocean circulation and resulted in the cooling of the atmosphere. The most horrible crisis that was caused by this cataclysm, such as the Earth's most recent cooling, about 12,900 years ago, the Earth experienced a massive ice age, also known as an impact winter. This is a situation where a universal cataclysm causes intense global cooling. Due to the impact and the result of intense fire, it would release harmful or hazardous gases into the environment and atmosphere, which form clouds and block the sun's radiation. However, the Younger Dryas left no crater. Some scientific hypotheses highlighted that the residue of this comet must have broken off in the atmosphere and most likely hit a large ice sheet on Earth's surface. Moving forward, there were reports of little evidence the crater left behind, such as the Younger Dryas black mats, as it is characterized by distinctive soil layers that have been uncovered in hundreds of sites across the world. Are you enjoying this video so far? If so, show us some love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Your support helps us continue creating high-quality content for you to enjoy. A second piece of evidence left by the crater is known as a smoking gun. I know most of you might be asking, what's a smoking gun? Well, it is currently unclear how the mat got its blackish characteristic, but the most vivid explanation is that it evolved from the charcoal caused by the wildfire. Although what stands out, however, is that the mat serves as a differentiating line between epochs on Earth, primarily because only a good number of materials and fossils are found above the layer. For example, the absence of spearheads or any other archaeological proof of first-age American culture was found above the black mats. Research shows that many extinct megaspecies are found beneath the black mat, but not above it, not excluding mammals like donkeys, camels, and wolves. The black mat also contains unusual geometrical signals, whose origin probably fits the cataclysm theory. The black mat also contains a chemical composition such as platinum group elements, microcerules, and nanodiamonds. This universal force is far more evident when you consider that there's undeniable proof that 13,000 years ago, the Earth experienced a maximum species extinction and a short ice age. According to a 2008 study of the theory of the extinction factors of the hypothesis, researchers in charge of the recent study stated that, stratigraphically and chronologically, the extinction appears to have been catastrophic, seemingly too sudden and extensive for either human predation or climate change to have been the primary cause. It also stated that No boundary site has yet been found to be inconsistent with a synchronous event circa 785 BCE. The only reasonable conclusion is that a major cosmic impact event occurred at this time. Its timing is so close to the onset of the boundary cooling that a causal link is highly likely. So irrespective of the impact of the Younger Dryas, it seems unclear how such an impact might have affected the future of human civilization. In 2015, research was conducted by a UC Santa Barbara geologist, James Kenneth, alongside a foreign group of investigators, which narrowed down the date of the Younger Dryas cataclysm to 12,835 years ago, which is currently still in records at the National Academy of Science. These researchers and scientists utilized the Bayesian statistical analysis of about 354 dates taken from 30 sites around the world. By utilizing the Bayesian statistical analysis, the scientist was able to ascertain larger age models via countless progressive statistical iterations that took into consideration the age data or information. Kenneth explained that this range overlaps with that of a platinum peak recorded in the Greenland ice sheet and of the onset of the Younger Dryas climate episode in 6 independent key records. Professor Emeritus from the Department of Earth Science said, "This suggests a causal connection between the impact event and the Younger Dryas cooling." In previous research data, Kenneth and his colleagues conclusively pinpointed a fragile layer, known as the Younger Dryas boundary, YDB, which has an abundant assemblage of intense temperature spherules, melt glass, and nanodiamonds, the results of which can only be highlighted by cosmic cataclysm. Although, for the major cataclysm theory to be visible, the YDB layer would need to be the same age worldwide, which is what their report stated. In 2018, northwestern Greenland, a major unveiling of 2 massive circular depressions, hidden under the ice glacier of Hiawatha. This in turn provided vivid evidence of the missing cosmic crater of the Younger Dryas cataclysm. Although the real source and exact age of the 2 strange and unusual items remain indecipherable, Dr. Martin Sweetman, from the University of Edinburgh's School of Engineering, after reviewing the hypothesis, stated that this major cosmic catastrophe seems to have been memorialized on the giant stone pillars of Göbekli Tepe, possibly the world's first temple, which is linked with the origin of civilization in the Fertile Crescent of Southwest Asia. Did civilization therefore begin with a bang? Sweetman asks. However, despite the popularity of the Younger Dryas impact hypothesis and the available evidence, this hypothesis seems to be a controversial possibility. There has previously been debate about the validity of the dates not fitting within the exact time frame of the cataclysm, as well as the misidentification of the proof location and place. Crazy, right? Stepping backward, how was the view 13,000 years ago? When searching for middle-aged climate data in a place like the southeast United States, there is usually no ice core to check. Based on frequent cases, most geologists and archaeologists would normally research natural lakes. They would collect together sediments over a long period, accumulating residue or remains over time, preserving, inch by inch, a record of past climate and environmental conditions. According to the researcher Christopher R. Moore, the White Pond is an example of such a place. The White Pond is situated in southern Kershaw County, South Carolina. It covers about 26 hectares of land and is completely shallow, less than 2 meters even at its deepest part. The lake is characterized by peat and organic mud of massive quality with silt, fragments upwards of 6 meters thick that have amassed at least since the top of the last ice age over 20,000 years ago. According to Christopher, he and his colleagues went further to extract a few residues beneath the lake of the White Pond. They utilized 4-meter-long tubes. We were able to keep safe the quality and integrity of several sediment parts that have come together over thousands of decades. However, do you think the Younger Dryas cataclysm? Do you think mankind didn't experience any ice ages of any kind or form? What do you think sparked the terrible climate changes and disastrous cosmic cataclysms recorded by scientists in history? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.